Alright, so here I like to do shocks like an assembly line almost. Because you got to do the exact same thing 4 times. So there is the first step with all the O-rings and plastics, and then building the actual inner for it, and then putting it through, and then building up the shocks, filling it, and then putting the springs and holders on. Sorry, there you go. So that's what we're going to do. But we'll start with one shock here. Like I said, I'm trying to get this stuff cleaned up as we go. Alright, so you need to take one of these little guys. See that? It's threaded, it goes right in the end of the shock there. Alright, so first thing is the 1202 O-ring, which is this one. Just drop one of those in. And find something to push it down with. Gently, of course, you don't want to tear it. And then the, looks like 0035 was this plastic piece here. It goes in the same way, capped off with another rubber bush. Or O-ring, sorry. And then, what bit's that? 80035. 80035. And it says 2. So I thought I had everything. So then that goes on, it just pops there on top, and then the big O-ring sits on top of that. Yeah, I don't think it goes over. See what it looks like in there. Alright, so run the O-ring down to the base of it. And there you go. It goes in there. Cinch it down. Should be able to get plenty tight of a hand. Well, I can. And then actually the piston part, take a metal washer. You're going to make sure that you're on the, see, that'll focus. You're on the short side with this because you want the end with the bevels there where you can hold on to them with a pair of pliers to tighten up the rod end. Goes at the rod end side, obviously. So anyway, magnetization washer, and then the bit there, another washer, and the nut. Now I wonder if the 4-way wrench they gave us will work on this. It should. If I can find it. Trusty dry scripts. You know I love them. Needle nose, grab the flat bit, just tighten it up. There's a warning that says don't over tighten it, so you don't want the threads coming out of the top of the nut, it looks like. So here we go. There's one. Alright, so now that drops inside there. Pull it through. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and put the rubber bushing on the bottom, the cut side up. this end and thread that on. Should be good. Pop through the that through. Now ready for shock oil. It's a 30 weight that it comes with. Now this is the way I do it. To get up here where you can see. Then I fill up. Just try to run the bubbles out. This thing is really tight, so try to get all the bubbles out. All right. Go ahead and be careful of this. We should have probably done this first, but put this on. Get the shock cap ready. Push this down in here. Again, being careful, you don't want to rip this. Seat it in there so that the bubbled side is down. Alright, and then just push it up. And more air, and I think I actually need to top this one off a bit. There we go. Push it up. So you can almost see it wanting to bubble on top. This thing's still shooting air out. On the bottom here. Actually, we'll put the spring on first. Now I like to make sure, well, this one doesn't matter, it's got color on both sides, so that'll work. And you got your, hello, and you got your shot. Alright, now, this little round bush here, bushing, goes through here. Doesn't look too hard. Maybe a little help down there. Cool. That's it. Towel. Wipe off the excess there. Alright, so when you put these shot clips on, these round parts for the bottom, bring up that rubber bushing first. I just noticed that, and that makes a big difference. There we go. So there we go, there's one. And I'm going to go ahead and knock out the other ones. Alright. Step 10. Alright, open bag C. Done that. In bag C are all the drive shaft parts. Yep. All the screws and everything for it. You're going to need the Loctite again. And the screws are in here. So let's get started. So 80, 84, 5. That's this one. This is going to be a trick and a half right here. Trying to get that screw down through there. That might not be too bad. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to need the ring 80843. Yep. That'll go on that. And then first we got to build up one of these. So we're going to need, let's see, 30463. It's a pin holder. Oh, there we go. Just need those to get this out. In. Put this through first. So your pin holder will go through just like that. This looks like it could be a bit tricky. Spin it so we can see it. Get the pin. Put it through there. Line it up with the inside and through. Lucky. Alright. So then this slips on here. Just like so. Alright. So we got the pin through. And the pin retainer. And then we've taken the plastic ring and put it on the drive shaft there. Now this is going to go right in here, and we got to get the screw, which is M3. Hello. M3 by 8 mil, all the way down the drive shaft into that hub. Wow. First shot, and I didn't have thread lock on it. Crap. Doesn't want to push it out. Yep. Alright. So, this time, get it all set up again. Thread lock. Not a lot, doesn't take a lot. All the way down through. Tighten it up. Bam. Alright. So there's, we gotta do that twice. But this part, when I showed you how to make the yoke there, we gotta do that 4 times. So I've already showed you once. Let me get this caught up and then we'll be back. Alright, for steps 11 and 12, we're doing the upper and lower links. For the upper links, they're plastic, so they've already got the tie rod ends on them. We'll just have to pop through the bushings. And then for the bottom, we've got the aluminum ones that Axel's gave now with the kit instead of being all plastic. It still has the plastic ones, but obviously he's going to use them if you got aluminum. And then you need 8 of these for the aluminum links. Of course, 8 of the grub screw looking how you doing. And 16 of the little bushings for the ends there. And this is where the drill definitely comes in handy. Show you how to do one. Okay. That and that. And just onto the aluminum part. Put it down. Turn over here. Looks like I need to go separate ways. So there you go. One link. Easy. Now don't forget, pop in the bushings like they're both going to be on the same side. And then we'll go ahead down to step 12 for the upper links. And then same thing, we're going to pop in the bushings here. Oops. These are a bit stiffer. So repeat both of those 4 times, and then we'll be on step 13.